Welcome to April 24th. According to one legend, St. George slew a dragon that was terrorizing a city, thereby rescuing a princess, who was to be the next sacrificial offering. Per St. George's request, the city's gratified residents converted to Christianity, which seems pretty silly to me, but to each his own. St. George's Day, observed on this day, it is also the birthday of Robert B. Thomas, founder of the Old Farmer's Almanac. Happy birthday, Robert. I'm really glad you made the almanac. It's been super helpful. Today, I am cleaning. I'm cleaning because this. See how miserable it is? I have a bunch of them like this. I had to throw out about 7 this morning because a lot of them are moldy and dying, and I got something in the greenhouse and now I gotta clean it up and make sure it doesn't come back. Ah, it's right, here it is. Bleach water. Oh. You. And you. And you. And my smudge pot. Baby avocado. Ow! Ew, yucky. Yay! Clean. One of the problems that happens when you allow the soil to get too waterlogged is that it develops this green algae slime on top. And you'll notice that other things like little mushrooms start growing and the plant starts to die, even if you can't figure out why. It's because the plant can't breathe. This algae on top is literally suffocating it to death. This may be too far gone, I don't know, but I'm gonna scrape a layer off the top. Give it a little fresh potting soil. It doesn't need a whole lot. There we go. Now it should do better, if it's going to do any better at all. Can you see the problem with these squash starts? Because I sure can. And I actually don't know why it happened. For those who don't know, these are just way too leggy. Even these. This one's getting way too tall. This didn't happen last year. And it didn't happen the year before that. And I've been starting them the same way in this greenhouse. The only thing that I can think of is that the outside sunshine coming in isn't enough to compensate for the fact that I don't have all, you know, the LED light necessary in here for squash starts. Because we have had a pretty miserable spring. We just haven't had sunshine. So when I started them, they started looking for more light than the rest of the plants really need. And they got leggy. So what I'm gonna have to do is start these over again and make sure that they are higher than they were previously. Which means another search for materials to raise up the plants. Well, nice clean top over here. I think I may have found my problem with the squash. If you look over here, look at this, and then let your eyes slide forward to here. You'll notice, and I have been cleaning the inside of the plastic, but I couldn't get this because this is on the outside, not the inside. There's algae on the outside of the greenhouse material, meaning it's blocking light. So when those little squash, which were right here, tried to get light from outside, they just got too big. So in addition to all my other duties, I'm now going to have to wipe down the outside of the greenhouse, which is a real chore. Righty, here are the pines that, well, the pine containers that I started last fall down in the garden and pulled them up here for some warmth. Put them in a corner of the greenhouse and just let them be. I've gotten lots of weeds, but I see not a single sign of pines, and they've been in the greenhouse for a significant amount of time now. I probably should just leave them, but I really don't have the space. I guess I will put them back into the corner of the greenhouse. Some of these may take quite a while to germinate. I still, no, I see no indication of actual pine babies here. This bark is the mulch that I put over them. There we go. What's that? Oh, it's a weed seed. All right. Well, maybe I'll put them back in the corner of the greenhouse. What was this? This was the unknown and the 2-needle pine from the school. This, I don't know. And this one is the suspected Sitka spruce seeds. Now, Sitka spruce, being so big, can take an enormously long time to germinate. I'll probably just cut this cover off. But no news on this pine needle front. And here's another huge reason why ignoring your greenhouse is just not a good idea. This poor little cayenne pepper is now covered not only in algae but moss, which is fine for the bonsai side of things, but not so good when I'm trying to grow vegetables. R.I.P. Celosia wallflower again. Good news, I'm about halfway done. plant. Watch out. Alright. I think I have too much weight on the shelves and on my back end. I can't even lift up the shelves because I have no muscle mass. Come on. Oh. Just move a little. There we go. There we go. There. There and there. Come on. Out. There. Ew, gross. Ah, it's all yucky. I gotta clean that. I gotta clean that. My rag. Put my rag. Here we go. Oh, my hands are all dried out because I've been cleaning with bleach. There we go. Oh, come on. Well, doesn't that look a whole lot better? You know, I wasn't really in the mood to vacuum. And then I thought to myself, well, I could just go back in and start formatting my book again. And suddenly, I was in the mood to vacuum again. Well, everything except me is clean. I even scrubbed the floor. Doesn't it look so pretty now? All the plants have nice clean shelves. And they have some water. These still need a little bit of a scrape out and some new potting soil on top, but most of them aren't looking too bad. I think I'm gonna have to do something about these poor little Thai eggplants. They need to be a little greener, but I think scraping off the algae is gonna help. I am really happy with this, and I made a handful of dollars today. So now I am a handful of dollars closer to being a real urban farmer. If you thought today's video was good, please hit that like button, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to take a look at any other recommended videos I have down in the comments list. Because when we help each other out, it makes life better for all of us. Who wants some new potting soil? Who wants some new potting soil? You do.